Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? This is Robert with Burns Travels, and we're doing another Jeep upgrade. We're actually going to be putting on the Jeep gas cap, so stay tuned. Okay, some of the tools you're going to need to even do this job is a Phillips screwdriver to take the tail light off, and then you're going to need a Allen wrench set to actually take these pieces off so that top cap comes off while you put in the gas thing. Now what's really cool is this gas piece here is metal. It's die-cast aluminum. It says Jeep on it, and I didn't pay the retail price for it. I actually went to Amazon and got this about 40% less than it goes for at a Jeep store or something like that online. So check out Amazon on certain parts. Anyways, so let's get started with the install. First thing we got to do is actually take these screws out. So let's just get all these out with the bracket. Put them right there. And on the other side of this, I'm going to have rubber pieces in between the light and the brush guard here. If when I take it out, that will probably collapse and fall out to the ground. There's 4 of them, so I'll just have to look for them here in a minute. There went one. Well, I got 2 of them. I'll go ahead and get the other 2 a little bit later. The way you do this, you just tap on it like that, and it should come right out. Then you're going to have to disconnect your plug. Just like that. That means you push this tab down and pull on it. Your light's out. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to use this phone and show you some other stuff. Okay, if you look up here, you see a tab there, and you see another one right down there. You got to push those tabs in to get the gas cap off. So I can't really do that with the holding the camera and the light, so I'm going to get it out and then I'll continue some filming. Okay, once you get the tail light out, you're going to have to take the gas cap off and unpin it here so you can get this whole bracket off. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's see if we can get this out. Don't want to break it. Let's try it this way. Hold the tube. There we go. Now you see this? We're going to need to reuse this piece right here. So let's go ahead and swap them out. Okay, once you get that off, I've taken out the seal, which will go into the new one, and we'll do that after we take the cover top off. Okay, here's the cover top. All these screws have to be undone, you see, like this. Now it's kind of hard to do this with the camera running. It's going to take a long time to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'll take all those off and then we'll get it started. Okay, once you get that off, you got to take the gasket, you got to put it in there the right way so this part goes around the neck. Okay, so let's just, actually it's this way it goes in, that way that part goes around the neck. So let's do that. Okay, you can see I got it around, the gasket around it, and it's through there, and what I'm gonna have to do is slide it over through the neck and get this thing lined up, have these two tabs pop in there, and we should be fine. And if you notice, there's a little hole there. That's a guide. You'll take that little piece there, okay, and now the bad thing is I have two guides, one there and one here, so I only have one hole, and I'm not going to drill the other. So this one would actually go right here. So I'm going to go cut this one off real quick. Alright, all I did was, there was this one right here that actually is the guide hole for this one. Okay, there's not another hole up here. So what I did was I just took a knife and I cut it right off. It was really simple. So let's get to putting this in. Alright, there's the guide hole. Let's make sure I put the gasket on right. Sure did. Put the gasket on right. Then you got this little clip right here. You'll clip. Get it in. There's that. Now the next thing is putting this one on. You're going to see this tab and this tab right here. So when you line it up, you know this one and this one, you need to put the screw and the Allen piece in by itself. So let's do that. Here's those two dummy ones I told you about. It goes in just like this. Just like that. And we'll get these started right here. I think it says the torque at the 15 foot-pounds, but I don't have a torque wrench. But let me verify that on the torque. That way all you guys know. But here's the thing, you got instructions when you got it. I don't need to verify it, just read your instructions. It will tell you exactly what you need. And like I said, I think it was 15 or 20 foot-pounds. I'm not going to put them on there super tight because I will get a torque on them, but I do want them on there. Okay, I already put this part of the brush guard on. These are loose, but I have to get the light plugged in. So let's plug in the light. Get that out of the way. Okay, the light's plugged in. So then what I gotta do is I gotta put the light in, slide it over. get the holes lined up. Which might be the hard part. There we go. Screwdriver. These can be tight, you just don't want to make it so tight that you crack the lens. You just want it snug. And if you put these on too tight, you'll actually break the plastic that's back here. So they'll be stripped out. So you just don't want them too tight. Snug is great. Alright, there we go. Okay, this is the finished product when you get done with it. Okay, this really wasn't a hard install. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it's a 3 or a 4. So if you want a gas cap for your Jeep, install it. It has its little things as you're putting it in, but it wasn't that hard. If you could change a tire, you can probably do this. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you later.